Amazon was hitting me for like 45% of the sales, and then once you add $6-7 on the shipping, you taking home $8 on the book. So now we cut all that down. I started buying my books in mass. So these days I'm getting my books for $2.53. We turning around, putting them on the market for $50 to $100, and then we collecting all the proceeds. And again, just going to finance and in-home banking. That's what it's all about: controlling the board and making sure our families are the benefactors. Like Amazon wasn't there when I shot nobody. They wasn't there when I was broke, when I was struggling, none of that. So I couldn't fathom how these people even felt entitled to 45% of what I put into a book that the world appreciated.
Just kind of break down the business model. And I feel like that's extremely important, because it's like, how often do you get a chance to speak to a millionaire? Or how often do you get a chance to speak to somebody that has reached an extreme level of success?
We got to correct that. Multi-millionaire.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, that's definitely a fact. But you know what I'm saying? So I wanted this is something that I'm really happy we can have, because I feel like a lot of people, it's discouraging to see sometimes, because I put the post up and everybody was like positive comments, but there was a few negative comments like, well, what does he do? And they like, there's no way he making that much money a month. It might have just been one good month. And I'm like, people still stuck in the old way of thinking, like you got to have a store or you got to have like a physical brick and mortar to make money. And I'm like, I don't think that they fully understand. They don't fully appreciate e-commerce.
I told you guys I'm gonna make Tampa the place to be no matter where you at. I tried the GoFundMe route, I tried a couple of routes, I tried the investment thing. None of those things seemed to work. So I took my best advice that I give you guys, and I went and got it on my absolute own. Do me one favor as you're watching this documentary. Just cherish these moments, cherish this information, and cherish this time. One thing that you and I both know, every leader with solutions typically meets a similar fate. We never know when all this will conclude.
That's something that's commendable and noble.
Appreciate it.
You know, I think that you should be celebrated for it.
Appreciate it. I want to tell you something too.
Sure.
I remember I made a video, right? I was trying to buy this school building in my city.
Okay.
I had like 100,000 cash on me.
Right.
And bro, I want to tell you too, like sometimes it just be the verbal salute that go a long way. You had jumped in there and you was like, bro, whenever y'all ready, just shoot. Just hit me, something along them lines.
Hey, what up, y'all? First and foremost, I want to let you guys know that the wait is officially over. I know quite a few of you guys been waiting on my next project. Some of you know, some of you may not know, but I came off of COVID. This past January, I got really, really sick, and we had to delay and push a lot of things back. But I want to tell you guys, the wait is officially done. The project that thousands of you guys been waiting on, the intellectual property, the information, the tools, the guide, the blueprint that thousands of you guys have been waiting on is officially available. So again, for those of you who don't know, our next project that'll be rolling out is how the steps, the action steps, the guide, how we made $11 million independently during the pandemic. For the people that may be second guessing, y'all know my motto: Google is your friend. Go hit up Forbes, go hit up Yahoo Finance, get the information for yourself. If you didn't know, if you still don't know, Google, watch the video. Now you know. Independently, we were able to clear $11 million in the year 2020, which was a forecast of the worst year ever. Businesses falling off left and right, this, that, and the third. You guys know that marketing, strategy, and if you've been in my post-Trump courses or any of my courses, you guys are familiar with the triangle offense. You guys are familiar with the importance of quotas, formulas. You guys are familiar with the importance of urgency, scarcity, and incentives. And if you're not familiar, you're missing out literally on $1 million or multi-million dollars worth of game. So I just want to let you guys know this project is officially rolling out, and this is how it's coming. So for the first 500 people, first and foremost, you guys are going to get it 50% off. I want to make something very clear, right? For the people that may be interested in scaling up, the people that may be interested in learning how to create strategies. I mean, again, y'all, like I said, it's documented. Check out the Earn Your Leisure interviews. Check out the Expeditiously. We were on record for making $30,000 a day in 2020. I told you guys before, if you were to break down the $11 million average based on hours, we were clearing $1,255 per hour on the hour, every hour in the year 2020. Those strategies and the way that we were able to kill the game and make them and manipulate it to overly work in our favor will be here right here in the curriculum of how we made $11 million in the pandemic. But let me get back to explaining to you guys how we're going to roll out the project. So first and foremost, the first 500 people that take advantage, you guys are going to get it 50% off. Secondly, the first 500 of you guys that take advantage, you guys are going to have a 48-hour intensive class with me. So it's not just a curriculum in a pack. No, we're not just shipping it to you. You got to figure it out on your own. You guys are going to get this shipped to the front door. And then secondly, you're going to meet with me to basically for me to light your ass up, put that fire up under you, and give you the steps, the guide, and the formulas that you guys need outside of just reading it on your own. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You don't make $1 million on accident. You don't make $2 to $5 million on accident. You don't sustain $1 million and continuously repeat that process on accident. There is a formula and there are practical steps that you must take to continuously make it happen again and again and again. So like I said, y'all, marketing is going to play a big role. You guys know I'm all about marketing. You guys know again, it's public record. My website's average 1.5 to 2 million hits per year. You guys know I'm huge on traction. You guys know I'm huge on harnessing the attention of the masses and showing them what I need them to do in terms of them getting educated and them reciprocating the value by making that investment. So again, y'all, it's front and center on the cover, y'all. Again, how we made $11 million in the pandemic, opportunities, wealth, 8 figures, delegating responsibilities, risk, consistency, strategy, scaling up. That is a huge one. So listen, y'all, the goal is not to be a small business your whole goddamn career. At some point, you got to scale up. At some point, you got to evolve. These are the things I'm going to be focusing on and breaking down and teaching you guys in this pack. Again, how we made $11 million in the pandemic. One more time. The first 500 people to get theirs are going to get it 50% off. Secondly, you guys are going to get a free 2-day intensive course with myself. One last thing I want to stress to you guys. Listen, if you are hesitant to make an investment on this intellectual property with somebody who's made millions of dollars that's going to like give you $1 million worth of gain in a literal sense. If you're hesitant, then don't make this investment. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not for the people who are on the fence. This is not for the people who's struggling, trying to figure it out. This is for those who are ready, which is why we're even limiting access. This is for the people who are ready. I don't have time. Like, we're not discussing how to formulate your LLC in. We're discussing how to take your business from A to Z. We're discussing how you can market genuinely and be yourself and not have to compromise your morals and your standards for attention. We are addressing how to create multi-million-dollar systems that you can step away from and they can still run as multi-million-dollar systems. So I want to be very clear. If you are hesitant on making the investment, I'm going to be honest with you. You mentally already aren't even there for the information that I'm going to attempt to implement. Because see, like, if you hesitant on $500, then you're not ready to have a conversation with an 8-figure millionaire that's going to tell you to take your last $100,000 and throw it in the wind and reinvest it into yourself because he's going to show you how to get to $500,000. So I just want y'all to really think long and hard about before. Because listen, y'all, I'm not harder for the bread. I'm harder for the results. I'm harder for the application of the information. So I want you to think long and hard. If you are hesitant about making an investment to build with a millionaire, then you probably got no fucking business sitting with a millionaire. But again, y'all, click the link in the bio. How we made $11 million in the pandemic. I'm going to tell you one of the biggest ones, man. Product development. That's what so many people are slipping at. And I'm going to leave it there. But yo, it's no coincidence that I've diversified. We got a robotics business. There's no coincidence that I diversified. We got Grace Essentials from toilet tissue to water to coffee mugs, ashtrays, robes, you name it. It's no coincidence that we diversified, and this board game has independently made between $4 and $6 million in the last 4 years. So again, this booklet and this class is not for the people who are on the fence figuring out. It is for the people who are ready to take it to the next level. Y'all know, as I said, it's for the people who ready for that big dog shit. It's no coincidence that in 2021, y'all just saw this on social media, I'm going to be announcing the grand opening for our gun store. It's a different conversation. So like I said, man, for the people who are ready, you know what to do. Click the link in the bio, jump on it ASAP so you can get it 50% off, and you can be a part of that free 48-hour, 2-day intensive course. Other than that, we're going to catch y'all next time. This course and this booklet is not for the weak, it's not for the scary, and it's not for the people who aren't willing to risk it all and invest in themselves so they can start making 7, 8, and 9-figure plays. I'm going to see y'all in class. I can't stress to you guys enough, y'all, that I function solely on results. I don't have any hawked up stories to tell you. I don't have any degrees and certifications. What I can tell you is I have not come across a human yet. A human, not a machine. And I whoop the machines too. But no record label, no firm, no certifications, no degrees. I know pound for pound can bring about the marketing and the strategy results that I bring around. Simple things like having 1.5 million clicks on a website per year. Simple things like having traction in the thousands per day, getting thousands and millions of eyes to take part in what you're doing. Again, y'all, I focus solely on results. If we're not growing, if we're not evolving, if we're not pushing the business forward, what are we doing, y'all? We're not getting into the game to remain stagnant. I don't know anybody who has the dream of opening a business to remain a small business. It's about scaling up, again, delegating responsibilities, creating strategies, automation, and systems that can push you to the absolute next level. I'm gonna stress this again. This pack and this course, this is not for the weak. This is not for the people figuring out. This is not for the people who are on the fence. So I'm gonna let you know, I don't even care about the bread that much. Don't join. This is simply for the people who are ready to take it to the next level. This is simply for the people who are trying to have the best year they ever had in business so they can diversify their portfolio and go invest in all that other dope shit and amazing shit and those concepts that they've been packing in their head. Again, y'all, pound for pound, I don't see a record label or a firm. And if you know me, if you're new to this video, you're going to get to know me as you watch this video. But if you know me, you know I stand firm on that. You know I got the results to match that. No, absolutely nobody seeing me in terms of marketing, strategy, and create infrastructures to make sure we bring in a mass amount of revenue and we giving the people the quality they need. Just a simple reminder, y'all, only the first 500 people are going to get half off, and they're going to get that free 48-hour intensive course where I'm going to light your ass up beyond the information that's just in the how we made $11 million in the pandemic pack. So again, man, y'all know what to do. Join ASAP. For the first 500 people, jump on it. I'm going to see y'all in class.